Meanwhile, at an alleyway. Aiko's POV. So is her last name like Ayama or something? I don't understand now.
That bitch! I kicked down a trash can, not caring that everything inside was now on the floor. How did she know that stuff? And who told her that? Some loser of a new kid. Who the hell makes friends with that? Someone had to know my secret. Ugh! I sent the trash can flying with my boot. There's only so far a wild guess can get you. This was a lot more personal. I don't know if it was worse that she defended the punk. Sarah was gone, so why would anyone else care? I was supposed to have the exchange students wrapped around my finger and relying on me for how to fit in. The freak squad was formed instead. A little birdie. I tried calming down. That was just a rumor, right? Well, if all it took was one at my expense to make the punk get forgotten, that means that all I have to do is find a better rumor. Watch your back. I started laughing. You messed with the wrong girl, Agami. I'm gonna bury you so deep in this rumor that they'll need shovels to bail you out. I'm not gonna let any of them get the one up on me next time.
My, how interesting, said someone.
What? There's no one here.
You may not be a Hell Maiden, but I can still help you.
Where's that voice coming from?
I need a physical form. Get me one and I'll help you.
After that, I heard nothing. He can help me. Fine. I may know someone. I take out my phone and looked through my contacts.
Meanwhile, inside the Akayama residence. Back to being Natsuki.
Sammy's dad let the lead to some kind of a book room after dinner. Despite how awkward that was, I can't say no to the cooking. I guess Yuri knows how to talk at times. Hell, all of them do. Makes me wonder if I'm the one falling behind. The old grouch turned around to face us. About time he stops being cryptic.
I won't mince words.
He turns his attention to Yuri and Koto.
As demons, are you familiar with the term Hell Maidens?
I heard about the term, but we didn't look much into it as it wasn't part of our job. Yeah.
I see. Well, my wife has done research on Hell Maidens on her off time and from offering her services as lawyer. From her research, demons tend to be connected to them.
So, the fact that I had visions of her...
Yes.
So does that mean... Wait, do Hell Maidens have magic?
Maidens?
It depends on the use, but yes.
That does explain why I was able to open that trap door. Does that also mean I'll be able to see ghosts?
What? No, it's right. No, yeah, does that mean I'll able, not I'll be able, I'll able. Fix it, man.
It doesn't explain why Sarah was able to hear them, but I better shut up to see if he answers my question. What do you mean? I was able to hear them.
That's because of the bond you share with Natsuki.
So she is able to hear ghosts because of me? Sarah's dad nodded his head. Huh. I want to learn more. Is there more you can tell me?
That's all I know. But that doesn't mean she didn't leave her research behind. You need to speak with school principal as my wife entrusted them to her.
The school principal.
I feel that he's still leaving out some things. Okay, at least we're getting somewhere. So I'm not in trouble with the principal.
Ask her directly.
Sorry, I can do that. Well, seeing as no one got in trouble, is Siri a Hell Maiden?
Currently knowledge says no.
Great! Why did I get attached to this girl? Life can be cruel. Although it's probably a good thing here. So you want us to do the dirty work of what's going on, right?
You catch on quickly.
Yeah, it's weird, but I think I get it. You're a busy guy. Stuff like demons doesn't mean much to you. So why not pass it off to others who probably could use such random knowledge?
Sounds pretty lazy, honestly. I do not mean to insult you.
I was talking out loud, wasn't I? I am so sorry. I wasn't sure apologizing and bowing my head would mean anything at this point. I could see Siri watching her dad for a response.
I will let the demons slide for their arrogant behavior. You should know better.
Right, sorry, sir.
Consider this your homework. Learn about the Hell Maidens.
You can come with us.
Okay.
Koto was trying to match Siri's energy levels, but it wasn't working.
Was that a K or a yay? It was a yay. A half-hearted yay.
Yay. Thank you for giving us another chance.
This chat has gone on long enough. I trust you know what to do next.
Siri's dad turned around and took his leave. Wonder how many things he does in his spare time. I mean, more important than talking with us anyways. So, sleepover again? You know what? Sure, why not? It's better than staying at home.
Meanwhile, inside the Akayama residence. But we were already Natsuki. It's said from Natsuki's perspective.
Why am I doing this again? Oh yes, it was because some voice wanted me to or some body to inhabit and to help find a Hellbane, whatever that means. Which is why I'm not looking forward to meeting up with Mark or Chef
No.
Which is why I'm not looking forward to meet up with Mark or Urameshi. Humble is not in his vocabulary. He sees himself as the big man on campus. I mean, he serves as the captain of the soccer team, being very athletic and a capable leader among his teammates. Of course, I was going to sleep with him.
Hey there, back for some more action.
He also had quite the reputation of being a womanizer and a total flirt.
And quite. Yeah, I think you meant to drop the and.
Hey there, Mark. A quick question. You still by yourself tonight?
I can clear my night for you, baby. You looking for another round with the Mark?
I held back the thought of gagging. Just seeing what it takes to get you or some alone time with you.
Getting straight to the point. I love it.
Mark stood to the side and let me walk inside. Sometimes it's shocking how easy he goes along with things. I could hear the door close behind me.
You are clear to mingle with the Mark. So what we nailing tonight?
Well, we are going to be doing something. Although it might not be what you're thinking.
Getting freaky? It's chill. Hit me with your best shot.
Mark held his arms wide. I'm not sure what he was expecting me to do. Close your eyes real quick.
You got it. He will do nicely. You did good.
Mark opened his eyes, obviously confused by like nothing was happening. That's when it happened. Mark
Clenched
his chest and fell down. I backed away slowly, watching Mark shaking in pain. It took around 15 minutes till he stopped moving. I crossed my arms, unsure what happened. Is he okay? I stepped back when Mark was standing up again.
You really wanted that answer?
Not really. I just needed to know if I was supposed to be sucking up to him. Ugh. I spit on the floor next to me. That was a poor choice of words.
I haven't forgotten your loyalty. With this body, I may assist you in your dilemma.
You mean the old gobble brat? I want her buried. Mark gave an unnatural, feeling smile.
Unnatural with 2 minutes. Yes, let's talk details. There is much work to be done.
Look at you. Already an improvement over the old Mark. I gave a chuckle.
At Monica's family house. We don't know whose perspective we are now. Fantastic. I guess we're her mom.
I need a drink. Hours ago, I was busy alternating between frantic phone calls and bursts of focused typing. Luckily, I was able to finish early enough to have time to get dinner ready. It would be only me, it would be only me and my daughter, again. She's extremely perceptive. It won't surprise me that she already knows. I sigh, placing the plates of spaghetti on the table. I made sure to replace the meatballs with something vegetarian for her. With nothing else to prepare, I lay out the silverware. I'm sure she'll appreciate the effort I try putting into these things. Taking a seat, I put my phone away. There's 2 empty seats.
There are 2 empty seats.
Wonder when everyone will sit down at the same time. I hear the door swing open as I look up. Is that you, dear? Yeah, am I on time? Of course you are. I watch Monica walk in as she gives me a look. Have you been getting plenty of sleep, Mom? Is it that obvious? I tried to laugh off the question. I swear the outfit just makes me look tired. Monica takes a seat, staring at her plate. Spaghetti. I didn't forget to take out the meat, dear. You could do with eating more. Monica shook her head. I eat well on my own. I just got distracted is all. Is something wrong?
Not at all. The literature club is going great. I'm still passing my grades. And of course, the student council is keeping up to date.
You always do everything. I stopped my mouth from finishing that thought.
Well, of course I do. It wouldn't sit right to give anything less for our family. I take it Dad isn't showing up.
He's busy.
Something about how...
Not Monica.
Something about having to work overtime.
Yet you set a spot for him.
I guess I was being optimistic. Doesn't hurt to set room for others.
Oh, I've been talking to a student lately.
Oh, do tell.
It's a bit complicated.
Is it a loaf complicated?
Of course not.
Dear, it's all right to let someone in.
It's not a big deal. I have plenty on my plate as it is.
Monica looked at her plate, idly poking her food with her fork. I went silent, having messed up my chance for a conversation. Yeah, don't we all? So, how have you and Hallie been doing? I noticed that you spent time with him a lot. Any chance of grandkids in the future?
Mom, it isn't anything like that.
A ping from my phone interrupted me. I sighed in frustration and looked at my phone. Oh, I thought as much. I noticed her looking at me. It's nothing. Wrong number.
Do we need this talk of children again? Aren't I doing enough for you?
Monica put her fork down. I didn't mean to upset you. I'm sure Hallie is a fine person. You look perfect together.
I don't know anything.
Then tell me.
So you can ignore me? Since when have you taken time for me?
But we have time right now.
Until that phone rings again. Then you're going to raise a finger and ignore me again.
Monica stood up, glaring at me.
Why don't you take that call? It looked pretty important, you know. Or to you.
I watched her walk away as I stared at my phone. Why is it so hard taking care of my own daughter?
Inside Sayori's room. Now excuse POV. Let's check something real quick. Okay, yeah, don't mind me.
Today was weird. Finding out I was some kind of handmaiden wasn't something I was expecting. There's also Sayori's dad keeping things from us. Sayori, dressed in her sleep clothes, plopped down on our bed. Are you excited about meeting with the school principal? I guess? How does your dad know the school principal? Oh, Mom and her knew each other since they were kids. That does explain things. But there has been something that's been bugging me. How long has your dad been the mayor? He started last year. Why? Just curious. It sounds like he's been working pretty hard. Yeah, he's pretty busy at times. Actually, any chance he's heard of a case file from earlier? What kind? Well, it was from back when I was younger. I still think about that night. Basically, there was a car accident with my parents. We bashed through the barrier and... splash. That's horrible! What happened next? I remember water leaking into the car and I freaked out. It's a bit fuzzy at this rate. Mom managed to get me out of there. How? I don't know. Dad wasn't moving. I just remember that conversation before I got out of there. I was told that he was sleeping and get help. So I ran as fast as I could. By the time I reached the police station, I tried asking them for help. I looked away from Sayori, disgusted by having to repeat the next part. All he told me was, we'll take care of it. By the time I heard nothing, they told me that Mom shot Dad. I remember a gunshot, but my parents aren't murderers. Was I too slow to get help? Maybe if I was faster. Maybe things would be... I stopped talking when Sayori hugged me. I didn't even realize I was crying until she held me close. That's alright, Knots. It's okay. I didn't even think I was gonna talk about this. How long have you been holding on to this? Since I was younger. I don't know, maybe 10 or so? No one took my story seriously. I'm just some dumb kid. I think you're pretty brave. You refused to give up, and that's special. You wanna have Mr. Calvin and I nodded my head, not even looking at Sayori. Then I'll get some rest. We can want. She handed me the stuffed animal and I hugged it. I didn't think I could still get emotional over these memories. I didn't care that Siri saw me bawling. She didn't even make fun of me. I tried getting some sleep for now. What happened to you, Mom?
I'm not sure I understood this story. I guess she did have white hair in the beginning.
Hello, everyone. It's so nice to see you again. So, how did you feel about the show? That was the very first episode of Yuri Koto for your viewing pleasure. This took about 3 months to finish thanks to the writing and coding of Nightmare Ninja, with some help from Pikmin for the writing. That being said, you will have to wait until the next episode for answers to those burning mysteries. As Ardrith Shadow would put it, the gentleman at Team Trader asked that you please understand and be patient. Well, that's all for right now, players. Until we meet again, my little forlorn hearts at home, stay golden.
Well, I guess that's it for Yuri Koto episode 1. Perfect timing. I actually have to do something online at the moment. Yes, that is going to do it for now. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. We'll catch you next time with more Doki Doki. Hope to see you then. Bye-bye.